It was raining hard. Most people sped past the stranded car on the side of the highway without a second glance. But not Elijah Monroe. He was a struggling mechanic, barely making ends meet, with grease under his nails and pain in his eyes, but his heart? Solid gold. He pulled over, changed the tire in the pouring rain, never asked for anything, just smiled and said, "Take care." The man in the suit didn't say much, just nodded. Hours later, Elijah got a call from a blocked number. A private jet. A mysterious invitation. And before he knew it, Elijah was flying to a private island owned by Nicholas Harrow, one of the world's richest and most secretive billionaires. Nicholas greeted him like an old friend. "You impressed me, Elijah. The world needs more men like you." The island had everything: luxury, labs, secret meetings, and strange guests who all seemed too polished to be real. Nicholas offered Elijah a job, a future, respect, something he'd never truly known. But something felt off. Too rehearsed. Too perfect. Then a woman appeared in Elijah's hotel room. She slid him a flash drive and whispered, "You're not a guest here. You're a test." When he opened the files, everything changed. Surveillance, bribes, evictions, illegal testing. Elijah wasn't brought in as a reward. He was bait. A pawn in a sick game. He returned to the island, pretending nothing was wrong. But Nicholas knew. Smiling that icy smile, he said, "People show their true colors when they think they've already won." Elijah was drugged, locked away, and a countdown began. Gas filled the chamber. But just before he lost consciousness, boom, the FBI breached the wall. Agent Cho pulled him out just in time. He'd exposed Nicholas's empire, made the headlines, burned the brand. But Nicholas escaped. A text came through days later, "Nice move. But the real war starts now." Now Elijah was off the grid, working from the shadows. With Rowen, an ex-Harrow data architect, he tracked Nicholas's movements. But Nicholas had rebranded. He wasn't in hiding. He was front and center, under a new name, Daniel Virelli. The world hailed him as a philanthropist, a visionary, a hero. And his new healing hubs? Behavioral control towers disguised as community tech projects. Nicholas hadn't fallen. He had evolved. Elijah and Rowen hacked into the summit where Nicholas was set to speak. They aired footage of Nicholas's crimes. The world gasped. The illusion shattered. Nicholas's empire cracked again, but it was too easy. Too clean. Elijah had a gut feeling. And he was right. Because buried in the leaked footage was another name, Dr. Keller. Elijah's mother once worked for Keller, then vanished. He dug deeper into government archives, and found the truth. His mother wasn't just a victim. She was a whistleblower. And Elijah? He wasn't just any man. He was Subject 042, the only surviving product of Project Veritas, a program to rewire the human mind. They didn't just use Elijah. They built him. And there was more. At a frozen lab in Ukraine, he found another pod. Inside, Aria. Another child of the program. The sister almost. She woke up whispering his name like she'd known him her whole life. Together with Rowen's help, they launched one final assault on Nicholas's undersea base. Aria shut down his private army with her mind. Elijah confronted Nicholas one last time. Face to face. Pain for pain. Nicholas tried to justify it. The world doesn't want heroes. It wants illusions. But Elijah didn't come for philosophy. He came for justice. The base collapsed into the sea. Nicholas disappeared beneath the waves. Aria, Rowen, and Elijah escaped in a helicopter. Battered, scarred, but not broken. 1 month later, Elijah opened the Monroe Foundation, where whistleblowers spoke without fear and truth had a home. But just as the credits rolled, a man stepped from a black car, cane in hand, Harrow insignia carved into the handle. Dr. Keller was still alive. And he wasn't done. Lesson learned. Kindness is powerful, but dangerous in a world that sees it as weakness. Elijah's selfless act set a chain in motion that uncovered evil hiding in plain sight. But it also proved something deeper. Even when you're engineered to be used, underestimated, or discarded, your choices, your heart, and your courage can burn down even the darkest empire. Because real strength isn't built in a lab. It's forged in fire. And sometimes, it starts with nothing more than fixing a stranger's tire in the rain. Are you thrilled with our storyline? Subscribe to Crime Files Uncovered for more exciting stories.